Eric Lawson, also known as the Marlboro Man, died from Marlboros. It's kind of like weird poetic justice, although I don't feel good about it, and it's really not funny because anytime anybody dies, it's upsetting. He actually died from a smoking-related illness. He was 72. He died of respiratory failure due to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. Now, the really sad part about this is he knew he was addicted to cigarettes. He tried to quit. He actually made some public service announcements later on in his life mocking his old commercials, which tried to make smoking look cool. And the cigarettes had a hold of him. He couldn't quit. Look, and I know about this too, by the way. My father smoked most of his life and died from lung cancer. So, something like this, it really hits home for me, and I get it. My father was 56 when he died. That really shows you. People always think, well, I'll smoke and I'll be one of the people who doesn't get sick from it. Everybody thinks that, they fall into that category until they don't. My father was that guy. Well, everybody else will get sick. I'll be all right, though. No, you weren't. It caught up to you at the end. So just remember, your actions define who you are, and they have consequences. And don't hide from the statistics. Statistics are the reality. And here's the main point here, man. Anti-smoking measures have saved 8 million lives. And worldwide, tobacco causes 5 million deaths every single year. Now, I get it. You guys know me. I'm in favor of freedom. If you're an adult, you should be allowed to do whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody else, which means even something like smoking. It causes a lot of harm on this planet, but you should have the freedom to smoke cigarettes, no question. But what I always say is we need a balanced policy. So that means, should we do public ad campaigns to educate people about the effects of cigarettes? Absolutely. Should we have warning signs on the packets? Absolutely. Should we maybe tax the cigarettes an extra $1 or whatever it is to pay for health care for, either kids or older people who get sick from the cigarettes? Absolutely. So I'm in favor. There's a difference between banning, which I'm not in favor of, and regulating, which I am in favor of. There's always a safe, moderate middle ground where you allow for the freedom for somebody to do something, but you tweak around the edges, if you will, to try to disincentivize the bad action. That's the right thing to do with tobacco and with cigarettes, and we have been doing that, and we should continue that policy.